Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Dice Den. It is currently Saturday, November 2nd, about 10:30 a.m. Mountain Time. We're going to do our on and off axis analysis, but we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to get 36 throws, and I want to be able to say whether each die is on axis or off. So if we hit like a 6 and one die is on, or the left die, I'll put it on the left side, right die is on, it'll be like that. Okay, if one of them is off, let's say the right die is off axis, it'll look like this. I just want to see, out of curiosity, which die that I'm throwing either lands on or off axis more, so I can try to adjust maybe my throw or something that I can work on. But anyway, let's get to it. I'm going to keep the count of how many throws I've got on my counter where I'm throwing from. Again, we're only going to throw 36 times. We will be using a dice set of 3-2, 3-2, a hardware set, just because it's easier to keep track of, because that way I only have to keep track of two numbers, a 1 and a 6, for it to be off axis. Okay, let's go ahead and grab a pair of dice. Got my green. And my red. Whoops, doesn't do much good if I keep throwing dice on the floor. Okay, hopefully everybody understands what's going on. We'll go ahead and keep track of the all, tall, small, and the point, but we're not going to worry about how many throws to each 7 out. We just want to know which die is on axis more than the other, or if we're throwing more on axis combinations or not. So dice are out, 3-2, 3-2. That is a hard 6. Hard 6. So that is both die are on axis, so that's what it's going to look like. Okay? Gotta love that. Start off with that's what you hope for throwing a par toss from stick left, is that both die are, which is what a lot of people would call a primary hit. Dice are out, 3-2, 3-2. That is a 6-1-7, 6-1-7. So the green die was off, red die was off axis. Puck comes off, and we're just going to use the same pair of dice all the way through. So we have another come out roll. Dice are out, 3-2, 3-2. That is a 1-2-3 craps 3. So our 1 is off axis on the left side. Our right die, the red die, is on axis. So that's a green chip. Whoops, we marked the 3. Dice are out. 3, 2, 3, 2. That is a 1, 3, 4. Point is going to be a 4. Mark it. The green die is off axis. The red die is on axis. And when we get done, we'll do an analysis on each number and then a combination of all of them together. So dice are out. 3, 2, 3, 2. 4, 2, 6. 4, 2, 6. Mark the 6. Both die are on axis. Dice are out. 3, 2, 3, 2. 4, 2, 6 again. 4, 2, 6. Both die are on axis. Dice are out. 3, 2, 3, 2. 1, 5, 6. 1, 5, 6. So the green die is off axis and the red die is on axis. Dice are out. 3, 2, 3, 2. 3, 5, 8. 3, 5, 8. Mark the 8. Both die are on axis. Dice are out. 3, 2, 3, 2. 1, 4, 5. 1, 4, 5. Mark the 5. The green die is off axis. The red die is on axis. Dice are out. 3, 2, 3, 2. 6, 3, 9. 6, 3, 9. Mark the 9. The green die is off axis. Red die is on axis. Dice are out. 3, 2, 3, 2. Six, 3, 9 again. 6, 3, 9. The green die is off axis. The red die is on axis. Dice are out. 3, 2, 3, 2. 2, 3, 5. 2, 3, 5. Both die are on axis. Dice are out. 3, 2, 3, 2. 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. Both die are on axis again. Sorry for the delay. Our house cat, or table cat, whatever you want to call her, is getting in the way again. Needed some loving and got that, and now is back at the window. Dice are out. 3, 2, 3, 2. 1, 6, 7. 1, 6, 7. So that's a 7 out. Both die are off axis. We've had a total of 14 throws. Come out, roll. Dice are out. 3, 2, 3, 2. 2, 3, 5. 2, 3, 5 for a come out. Mark the 5. Both die are on axis. Dice are out. 3, 2, 3, 2. 3, 6, 9. 3, 6, 9. So the green die is on axis, the red die is off. Mark that 9. Dice are out. 3, 2, 3, 2. 4, 6, 10. 4, 6, 10. Mark the 10. The green die is on axis. The red die is off axis. Dice are out. 3, 2, 3, 2. 2, 6, 8. 2, 6, 8. The green die is on. The red die is off axis. Dice are out. 3, 2, 3, 2. 3, 5, 8. 3, 5, 8. Both die are on axis. Dice are out. 3, 2, 3, 2. 1, 5, 6. 1, 5, 6. Mark the 6. The green die is off axis. The red die is on axis. Dice are out. 3, 2, 3, 2. 1, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4. Mark the 4. The green die is off axis. Red die is on axis. Dice are out. 3, 2, 3, 2. A little short on that landing zone. 6, 4, 10. The green die is off axis. The red die is on axis for the 10. It's already marked. Dice are out. 3, 2, 3, 2. 4, 3, 7. 7 out. So the puck comes off, we reset again. The green die is on axis, the red die is on axis. And we've gone 23 rolls so far. Come out, roll, dice are out. 3, 2, 3, 2. Five, 3, 8. 5, 3, 8. On the come out. So 8 is our point. Both die are on axis. Dice are out. 3, 2, 3, 2. Four, 2, 6. 4, 2, 6. Mark the 6. Again, both die are on axis. You get a green chip. Dice are out. 3, 2, 3, 2. Six, 6, 12. Midnight. 6, 6, 12. Both die are off axis. Mark the 12. Dice are out. 3, 2, 3, 2. Five, 2, 7. 7 out. So the puck comes off. Reset it. Both die are on axis for the 7, so they both get a green chip. Come out, roll. Dice are out. 3, 2, 3, 2. 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. Point is 6. Both die are on axis. Dice are out. 3, 2, 3, 2. Three, 6, 9. 3, 6, 9. Mark that 9. The The green die is on axis, the red die is off. And I've got to take a real short break. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. But you gotta answer the call when it comes. Okay, so we've got, so far we've done 29 throws. Coming up on the end of it. Dice are out. 3, 2, 3, 2. 6, 1, 7, 7 out. Puck comes off, reset. Both die were off axis. We were doing so well. Okay. Come out, roll. Dice are out. 3, 2, 3, 2. 1, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4. Point is 4. So the green die is off axis. The red die is on axis. I'm going to put some more chips down here just so I've got them in the right place, ready to go. Dice are out. 3, 2, 3, 2. 6, 2, 8. 6, 2, 8. Mark the 8. Green die is off. Red die is on. Dice are out. 3, 2, 3, 2. 4, 5, 9. 4, 5, 9. Mark the 9. Both die are on axis. Dice are out. 3, 2, 3, 2. That is another 1, 6, 7. 1, 6, 7, 7 out. We have not had any come out 7s on this throw. Both die are off axis. Getting a run of 7s over a short period of time. Took our average down quite a bit. Dice are out, come out, roll. 3, 2, 3, 2. That is a 1, 1, 2, craps 2 on the come out. Mark the 2. Both die are off axis, because that's the only way you can throw a 2, using that dice set. Last throw. Dice are out. 3, 2, 3, 2. There's a 7 out. Or I mean a come out 7 finally. Sorry about that. 36 throws. Both die are off axis. So we got 7 sevens out of 36 throws. So that's an average. That's just a random shooter there, is what you would expect. But let's do a little analysis and see if we can make heads or tails out of this. We had 3 4s. All of my 4s that came up, the green die was off axis. The red die was on. 5s, we had 3 5s with the left die, the green die was on axis twice. The red die was on axis all 3 times. Of course, there's only 2 ways to throw a 5. That is with this being a 1 and a 3, and a 3, 2. Or I mean a 1 and a 4. The 6, we had 8 6s. The green die was on axis 6 times, off axis twice. The red die was on axis all 8 times. The 7 the green die was on axis twice. The red die was on axis twice. All the rest were off axis. So a lot of 1 6s. the 8, we had 5 8s total. The green die was on axis 4 times. Same thing with the red die. 9, we had hit 5 times. 3 times on axis on both of them. Twice off axis. We had 2 10s. Both of them 1 and 1. On axis, off axis. We had 1 2, 1 12, and 1 11. So out of this, it looks, just looking at it, it looks like my right die is staying on axis more often than my left die. But let's go ahead and tally all these up. Left die so out of 36 throws total, my left die was on axis 18 times, so that's half of them. My right die should be the same, 18 and 18. So the left die was 50% on, 50% off. My right die was on axis 25 times, off axis 11. So definitely my right die must be hitting flatter or something, because that's a big difference. So in saying that, maybe set your die on a number, like might have to change my dice set. Instead of a 3 2 1 3, maybe go with something on the top like for my red die would be like 2 3 or 2 3, maybe something like that. And my right die would be 50% on, or I mean my left die would be 50% on, 50% off. So maybe go with like a 2 6 3 2. That you got your 4 5 9 and 10 set, but if it goes off axis, you're going to get a 6 or a 5. Okay, so something along those lines. Just something to consider when you are throwing the dice. Try to analyze what's going on with them. Hope you enjoyed. You know what to do. Hit that thumbs up button, share, subscribe with a friend, get them to join. Till next time, everybody, take care, stay safe, and God bless. Take care.